Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and we are listening to another episode of the world famous University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just call this show Online Marketing Moves. Oh, Online Marketing Moves. Oh, Online Marketing Moves. And ladies and gentlemen, you and I are about to enjoy an exciting episode. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, February the 25th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about you stepping out from the shadows and into the light. Ladies and gentlemen, you are a big star. And ladies and gentlemen, we want you to be a big star. You a superstar. You a shining star. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta step from the shadows, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get to where you're going. Ladies and gentlemen, your you want people to read your stuff, you want people to see your videos, you want people to engage, engulf, um, take your content, ladies and gentlemen, you have to let people know you have content to provide. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to let people know you have a business. You have to let people know you have a service. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to let people know. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to knock on the door and tell people, hey, I am open for business. Ladies and gentlemen, the more you do that, the better off you will be. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I both know there are people that are less talented than you. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people that are not as smart as you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just a fact. And they are doing business wise more than you. Why? Because they let people know they have things going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been listening to a book, reading a book about Lyndon Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the most fascinating things. I knew nothing about Lyndon Johnson until I decided to read this book. The reason why decided to pick up this book is because I've read a book about Harry Truman. I've read a book about the relationship between Eisenhower and Nixon. I've been on a kick about presidents. I got a book about George Washington that I have not read yet. Um, I got a book about. I've read a book about Lincoln. I read Obama's book. Um, I know about Bill Clinton. I read about Bill Clinton things you know, it's not them being president, is how they come into power to become president that is fascinating. And one thing that Harry Truman and Lyndon Johnson they both have in common is both men. Harry Truman has a great book, and let me uh, matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to share this book with you right now. Okay, but the most fascinating thing about the book, it's called Truman by David McCullough, and it's a great book. Now it's a long listen. Okay, it's 54 hours. But me, yours truly, we listen to that in about 27 hours because I normally do 1.7, 1.8. It depends on how they talk. But anyway, the point of all this is Harry Truman was a senator. He was not well known, and then one day he decided to do a report about military spending, and then after that he got his name out there. He became vice president for FDR. Most people thought that FDR was going to pass during his last time being president. He died like a couple months into being president, and so Harry Truman took over and he became president. But he wouldn't have became vice president if he didn't step out of the shadows of just being one of the 100 senators, And Lyndon Johnson did the same thing. As a matter of fact, he studied Truman and he said, "Hey, how did Truman become vice president?" He stepped out of the shadows and made a name for himself. So Lyndon Johnson basically used the media, decided to study war and do reports And so he just put out a bunch of reports and did more reports. And it was basically a tool for him to get his name out there and not just be a senator, but be one of the top senators, you know? And so, ladies and gentlemen, I say all that to you to get you to say, hey, listen, you see it all the time, you know, ladies and gentlemen, one thing, when you start studying marketing, learning about marketing, you know, like people, like whenever you see somebody that is kind of a scam artist, they always say, I was in Forbes, you know, and with Forbes are bought and paid for. You can just pay for an article, and Forbes will put you on there. And Forbes will say you're a millionaire, blah blah blah. You see it all the time. You'll go to Instagram or you go to YouTube and you'll see these scam artists saying they're in the Forbes, you know, 30 under 30 or whatever. You know, it's a bought and paid for article, but they're using the media. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to use the media to market yourself as well, to let people know you have a service, you have a business, you have something that people can use, people want to buy from, you know. You have to use the media, you have to market yourself, you know. Newspapers, YouTube, other people's platforms, does not matter, but you have to market yourself, you have to let it be known, you know. Being a I noticed this in the I noticed this in the culinary world. Being a great chef apparently is not enough for these culinary people. They want to be on TV. How do you get on TV? Media clippings, media press. You know, hey, write a nice article about my restaurant. Write a nice article about the restaurant that I'm working at. You know, you have to market yourself. You know, you could be a great chef and nobody will ever know it. And you work in a restaurant in the Catskill Mountains for 40 years. The people that go to the Catskills know you're great. But if you want to be well known, if you want to be, you know, sort of famous, then you have to let somebody else know besides the people that are eating in the Catskills Mountains. Why did I bring up the Catskill Mountains? I don't know, but it sounded good. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you have to market yourself no matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter what. It doesn't matter. You have to put yourself out there. Okay? You want to be, you know, you know, I yeah, I just thought about something. You know, I remember, you know, you see it all the time now. You see like these lawyers, you know. Uh I saw this lady. She ended up on the Housewives of Atlanta show, and she was a lawyer. And I remember I turned to my wife and I go, man, I don't want my lawyer. I don't want my lawyer to try to be a reality star, you know. And uh, you know, yes you want to be known and all that stuff. And like just like the lawyer that was on the Housewives of Atlanta, uh, I'm sure she probably wanted more practice, but she was already a popular lawyer. You know, I had seen her on TV before, and so there was no need for her to be on the Housewives of Atlanta show. She just wanted to be a reality star. And so sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I say that to say, hey, listen, you want to get known, you want to market yourself, but you know, let re- remind yourself of why. Remind yourself of why you're doing it. You know, like what are you doing this for? Hey, listen. If you want to be a top-notch lawyer, be a top-notch lawyer. But once you go into the reality, now you're a reality star. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Do that. But don't lie to yourself, okay? Market yourself how you want to be seen. You are in control of that. You take control of that. You don't let anybody, you know, you don't let anybody dictate to you don't let anybody dictate to you how you are going to be perceived. Okay, you are in control of that, and you know you have to hone in and you have to focus on what it is you want, what it is you want to be said, what it is you want to be written about you, um, how you want to be perceived, where you want to be perceived at. Take control of your marketing, and everything else. Too many times we worry about things that we should not be worried about, and we don't focus on the marketing aspect of your business. The better you market yourself, the easier it will be for you to get clients, the easier it will be for you to make money. Okay. You master the marketing, you master the game. Okay. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there are many times where you see products that are not as good. They are greatly marketed and they are in the driver's seat. Okay. You want to, I study your market, study the market, figure it out, step out from the shadows, get your marketing down pat, get down pat, you know, and it will work out greatly for you. But ladies and gentlemen, step from the shadows. It's a mindset. It's a mentality. We talked about this yesterday. Why not you? Why not you? Step up, step out, let people know, let the world know. Say, hey, I am here. Hear me roar. Take it from there. Be great. Be great. Be great. Be great. But step out from the shadows, market, or you will never get to where you want to go. Okay? Do better with your marketing. We can all do better with our marketing, but I want you to step out from the shadows, promote yourself. It's okay. It's not. Look, self promotion. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to get out of the mentality of not wanting to promote yourself. If you don't promote yourself, who else will? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We'll be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Rizano. Thank you for listening. God bless each and every one of you. Let's all step up. Let's all step out of the shadows and do great things. But until tomorrow, my name is Tony Rizano. Thank you for listening. And as always, everybody, peace.